This is the second video of Unit 1, Day 2. Now we're going to talk about lipids. So as I said in the beginning, carbohydrates and lipids are both the energy-producing biological molecules that make up living organisms. Lipids are a little bit different. Biggest thing is lipids provide long-term energy instead of short-term, but long-term energy. They also provide insulation to keep you warm, and they make up cellular membranes. That's what protects every cell. They also, I'm going to add on, they provide protection. So if you think about it, if you didn't have any lipids or fat in your butts, you wouldn't be able to protect your bones or your organs. So that's why we need protection. Protection anywhere in our body, the fat helps to protect that. The monomer for a lipid is known as a glycerol backbone with 3 fatty acids attached. I'll show you in the next picture. We also call this monomer a triglyceride. Lipids are comprised of the same thing that our carbohydrates are: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, but it is not in a 1 to 2 to 1 ratio as the carbohydrates are. There's much more carbon in lipids than there are in carbohydrates. All right, so take a look right here, you guys. This is showing you an entire lipid polymer. One of these structures is known as a monomer. So if we're looking at the monomer right here, this blue rectangle right here represents the glycerol backbone. Connected to the glycerol backbone are the 3 fatty acid tails. That makes up one monomer. If we put together multiple monomers, we get our polymer, which is known as a lipid. So here are some common examples of lipids. What we say for lipids in normal English terms, we just call them fats. So the first example we have are fats. Examples of fats are butter and oil. Fats are also found in things like avocado and salmon. Our second example are waxes, so anything from beeswax into candles. Those are both lipids. We have something called a phospholipid that makes up a cellular membrane, which again protects the cell. And lastly, we have steroids. The examples of steroids that I have here are cholesterol, estrogen, and testosterone. These are known as lipid-based hormones. This picture is just going to show you another monomer of a lipid. Again, it is the glycerol backbone with 3 fatty acid tails attached. And another name for the monomer of a lipid is a triglyceride. And this beautiful picture, I know you don't want to look at it, but really quickly, if you see right here, it's cutting into the skin, right below the skin, that white blubbery stuff that you see, kind of yellow, that is fat. Again, that fat is there to protect your bones, your organs, your veins, etc. And one more way to remember our fatty acid tails, our glycerol backbone as the monomer for a lipid, think of your fatty acids. There's a lot of fat in your fatty acids, not cussing, but just remember that. So the lipid monomer is 3 fatty acid tails and a glycerol backbone, also called a triglyceride. And there you have it, you guys. That is the day, carbohydrates and lipids. The activity today was some Canvas practice. You need to download this document to compare and contrast carbohydrates and lipids. And that is all. Thank you.